Welcome to the Unbiological Dad. My name is Keith, and well, I'm the Unbiological Dad. In this episode, we will talk about taxes. Yes, taxes. And more importantly, dependents. Who and what circumstances can you add a dependent? So, real quick here, let me get that legal disclaimer out of the way. I am not a tax professional. I am not a lawyer. I'm not a CPA. I'm uh I'm a nobody. I'm a small-time YouTuber. So this is my opinion. This is what I found when I've been digging around in tax code. And of course, you need to research it for yourself to find out if this fits. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of, food for thought, as I would say. So, for the individuals responsible for the well being of minor children, understanding the intricacies of taxes is essential. Whether you're a guardian, foster parent, or someone with legal responsibility, tax implications surrounding minors in your care can significantly impact your financial picture. In this video, we'll delve into the key aspects of income taxes as they pertain to those who have minor children under their guardianship. So a few notes, a few thoughts, okay? Before we get rolling too deep into this. Dependency status. Determining the dependency status of a minor child is crucial for tax purposes. If you provide more than half of your child's financial support and they meet certain residency criteria, you may be eligible to claim them as a dependent on your tax return. And of course, this classification opens the door to various tax benefits as well. For instance, child tax credit. The child tax credit is a valuable resource for those with qualifying children under the age of 18. This credit can directly reduce your tax liability, providing financial relief. Make sure to check the eligibility criteria and stay informed about any changes in tax laws that may affect the amount of the credit. And actually, right now, as I am recording this, there's something going on in Congress right now that may affect that, and it hopefully will increase it for you. Again, at the time that I recorded this, it has not been passed or it has not been shot down, so maybe that will be coming. Earned Tax Income Credit, or EITC. For guardians with lower to moderate incomes, the Earned Income Tax Credit can be a significant financial boost. Understanding the specific requirements, including income thresholds and the number of qualifying children, is crucial to maximizing this credit. Then we have the Child Independent Care Credit. If you incur child care expenses to enable your work or job seeking activities, the Child Independent Care Credit may apply. This credit can help offset a portion of qualified child care costs, emphasizing the importance of keeping thorough records to ensure accurate claims. Educated related tax considerations. Guardians overseeing a minor child education can explore tax advantage options. These may include the Coverdell Education Savings Account, or you may know it as ESA, or other education related tax credits. Understanding the eligibility criteria and benefits of these accounts can aid in financial planning for the child's educational future. Legal guardianship and tax filing. The legal relationship with the minor child, whether through guardianship or other means, can influence your tax filing status. Understanding the implications of legal status on tax obligations is vital to ensuring compliance within tax laws. So who's eligible? That's the question, right? Who's eligible to take this? So the basic requirements, to just narrow this down to the bare minimum, is, did the child live with you for more than 6 months? I believe the IRS says 6 months and 1 day. Did they live with you? Doesn't say anything about legal requirements as far as, did you have custody, temporary custody, adopt, foster, whatever. It's, did they live with you? And also, did you provide more than half of the financial assistance for that child? If so, then you can claim it. Now, if it's a baby, if it was born in that tax year, then the requirement is, did the baby live with you for more than half of its life during that first year? And the same thing with financial also. Now, if you e-file and someone else is previously, we'll just say, just for argument's sake, somebody else had the child for 4 months, the first 4 months of the year. You had the child for 8 months of the year. And then when it came to file, you were going to do e-file, right? You send your e-file in, and then it bounces back and says, nope, somebody else has already claimed this child. Now, that doesn't stop you from claiming the child at that point. I had this happen, and what it did is it also sent back a message saying, if you want to e-file, if you want to file for this child as a dependent, you will have to paper file and send some documentation that they have lived with you, or, and I think I, oh, send some documentation in with the filing that they had lived with you for more than 6 months. And of course, that's going to slow down the process, and they'll have to research it. And if the other person did truly only have them for 4 months and they didn't provide more than half of the financial for the child, then they will allow you to have that as a deduction, and they may also go after the other person for, well, falsified taxes. I don't know how aggressive they are with that. They may just simply bump theirs out and say, no, you can't have them as a dependent. I would guess that's probably what would happen. In our case, it was pretty close to 50-50 when we had it, and for that year, it was the birth year of the child. We let it go. We basically just let it go for that year, and then the next year we filed. Um, there are some things you can do to protect from that happening, depending on the legal status that you have with that child. There's a PIN, and I'm not going to go into the details, but you can request a PIN for that Social Security number. So they basically have to have a password to use that Social Security number. And if you've adopted, and this is only if you've adopted, you may be able to change their Social Security number completely so nobody else has it. Because unfortunately, especially with a child that's been through with a child that's been through foster care, there may be several people that have that child's Social Security number, um, or it may have gotten out in a breach. So anyway, that is a possibility. I plan on doing an episode on that specific topic in the future. My wife did that for our adopted children. Well, for two of the three, and it did not for one of them. Um, So anyway, that's a different topic for a different time. So, in conclusion, as a guardian or caregiver to minor children, navigating income taxes requires attention to detail and awareness of the available tax benefits. By understanding the dependency criteria, exploring tax credits, and considering educated education-related tax strategy, you can optimize your tax situation. Staying informed about changes in tax laws and seeking professional advice when needed will empower you to make the most of the available opportunities, ensuring financial well-being of both you and the minor children in your care. So I wanted to bring this up so you will at least know um, the basics of declaring a dependency, the basics of what it takes to declare them. So if you are in that situation, even if you're not doing your taxes yourself, you at least know what to ask your tax provider or what to punch in if you're using one of those turbocharged tax program thingies. So anyway, if you like this video, please like it down there, right? And if you would subscribe to my channel, it would help get this information out there. The more subscribers that we have, the more that the algorithm looks at this specific video and says, hey, this might be an okay video to push out to the public. And what else? Subscribe, like, and ring that notification bell down there. So next time that I post a video, maybe on Social Security, changing that Social Security number, there's literally dozens of topics that I want to post out there. But anyway, hit the notification bell so it will notify you when I post another video. Thank you very much for watching.